Random player of the day today is Newt Kimball. Newt Kimball is a pitcher. Played for 6 seasons. Cubs, Brooklyn Dodgers, Cardinals, Phillies. Died in Las Vegas. There's not much going on with Newt. Let's go look at the game log. They didn't have a bio for him. They usually always have bios. Passed away in Las Vegas in 2001. Went to Santa Monica High School. His middle name was Whitney. Okay. Broke in as a 22-year-old in 1937. Pitched in 2 games. Didn't do too well. 6 earned runs over 5 innings. Only no starts. Came out of the pen. So he's a reliever the whole time. He got a couple starts. He got 6 starts in 1943. He got traded. He was a part of a trade. Let's check the transactions. Traded by the Cubs with Gus Mancuso to the Dodgers for Al Todd. Then that was the only trade. So he opened with the Cubs, and then they traded him to Brooklyn. Let's see his debut. Look, he only pitched a couple innings. In his debut, it was May 7th, Chicago Cubs versus Brooklyn, 1937. Look at the Brooklyn Dodgers logo, just a green bee. Cubs logo, basically the same. All right, nickname check real quick. We got Augie Gallon, Lonnie Fry, Ripper Collins. Hell yes. Frank Demery, Ken O'Day, Stan Hack, Joe Marty, Bill Jurgis, Clyde Shown, Clay Bryant, Clyde Clay, Gabby Harden, Phil, and Newt. All right. For the Dodgers, we had Gibby, Johnny, Buddy, Haney, Manush, Cookie, nickname, Tony, Woody, Roy, Fred. Woody, nickname, I guess? All right, so let's check that out. The nicknames, we got Ripper Collins here. Birth name, James Anthony Collins. Why did you go by Ripper? We all want to know. The nickname Ripper developed during an on-field incident that occurred when Jimmy was a young player. A ball rocketed off his bat and struck a nail protruding from the outfield fence. It caused the cover to partially tear. When asked who hit the ball, the retrieving outfielder saw the ball hanging and said it was a ripper. That's almost the best nickname check we've had on the show. Like, that's what you want. Some sort of dumb story that stuck. This dude hit a ball, it hit the fence, and it hit the nail, and the nail ripped the ball. The outfielder said it was a ripper. And then his nickname became Ripper, so much so that he goes by Ripper Collins. That's what nicknames are all about. Fucking love it. Okay, the other nickname we had was Heine Manush, Hall of Famer Heine Manush. Birth name Henry, so maybe that was just a play off that. And then Cookie Lavagetto. Cookie Lavagetto. Birth name Harry. How did we get the name Cookie? Cookie is best known for one swing of the bat against Bill Bevins. Lavagetto signed with Cookie DeVincenzi. Owner of the Pacific Coast League's Oakland Oaks. Harry became known as Cookie's Boy and eventually just plain Cookie. Okay. That's fucking weird. Like, the dude who signed him, name was Cookie, so they called him Cookie's Boy. It's kind of how Babe Ruth got his nickname. Cookie. Okay, so just inherited the nickname Cookie from the dude who signed him. Woody English. Birth name Elwood Wood. That adds up. Okay, we got it. I mean, Ripper with a nickname check was awesome. So let's see when our dude Newt pitched. Newt, where you at? Okay, so Newt came in the 8th inning when his team was behind 9-1. He induced a ground out back to himself from Fred Frankhouse. Then he walked someone. Then he gave up a single. Then a ground out. Okay, so we still got 2 runners on. Runners on first and third with 1 out. Then he gave up a double to Eddie Wilson. Then he gave up another double to Cookie Lavagetto. So he gave up 3 runs. Then a single. Didn't end. Then Woody flied out to shortstop. Bad debut. Let's go to his last game ever played in 1943. We're looking at Newt Kimball for all of those that just joined us. Not a live show. All right, he got traded halfway through the 1954 season from Brooklyn to Philly. And Philly used him as a starter a little bit in the beginning. He had a complete game. Oh, I wonder if that's his only how many complete games he had. All right. He had a complete game in 1943. In 1942, he did not have a complete game. In 1941, he did not have a complete game. In 1940, he had a complete game, so he had 2. Well, this is a better one, I think. This is 1940, September 26th, the second game of a doubleheader. He threw a complete game. Did it say no earned runs? No earned runs. So this is probably the best game of his life. Strikeout, ground out, single in the second inning, 1-2-3 fly ball. And here's the unearned run. Reached on error on the catch by Eddie Juiced. Reached on an error. Eddie and Elmer. And then let's see, did he blank him? He blanked him the rest of the way. That damn error, man. Best start of his whole life. Jimmy Ripple was the last batter. That's a good name, Jimmy Ripple. So that's Newt. His name Newt Kimball. Not much on this guy. Died in Vegas. Young-looking guy. Newt Kimball. Let's see if there's any videos. There's no way. Newt Kimball. She turned me into a newt. This can't be about him. What's happening in this? What is this? Newt Kimball was a need for my Cubs all-time roster collection, so I was uber pleased to end up with this oddity, a short-term Cub from the late 30s. He doesn't have much of a cardboard presence, and I don't know too much about him either. Let's flip this baby over and do us some learning. So it's a baseball card. We got a Wrigley blogger. We got a Newt card. Interesting. All right. Well, that's Newt. Newt Kimball. Happy that we all get to know him. More excited we fell into Ripper Collins. This is what happened here. The Mayo, Florida, them changing their name, the Miracle Whip, for an advertisement. That was good stuff. We all enjoyed that. Ripper having a great nickname origin story. Wow. 2 for 2. We all enjoyed the hell. Let's get weird.